The fracture of 1,000 worlds. The spot had never been more powerful. After absorbing enormous amounts of dimensional energy, he unleashed a blast unlike anything the multiverse had ever seen. The explosion ripped open hundreds of portals across thousands of universes, tearing apart the barriers between worlds. Heroes and villains from countless realities were pulled through the portals. Humans, dragons, aliens, wizards, superheroes, monsters, warriors, robots, magical creatures, gods, mutants, and beings from worlds beyond imagination disappeared from their own dimensions in an instant. Believing he had already won, the spot trapped every hero inside a gigantic black energy bubble that he believed was completely unbreakable. The villains were left outside, free to prepare for the final battle. But the spot had overlooked one thing. Inside the bubble were hundreds of heroes with completely different abilities. Dragons breathed fire, ice, lightning, and venom. Wizards cast powerful spells. Superheroes unleashed incredible energy. Scientists built advanced technology. Aliens contributed unimaginable powers. Gods wielded divine strength. Robots calculated perfect strategies. Every hero brought something unique. Working together, they combined every ounce of their power into one enormous attack. The bubble shattered. The sound echoed across the multiverse. Now the battle truly began. Seeing his plan fail, the spot opened hundreds of portals and absorbed every villain into his own body. Their strength, speed, magic, intelligence, technology, and powers merged with his own. Within seconds, he grew nearly 10 times larger, towering over mountains as his body pulsed with unstable dimensional energy. Entire landscapes began disappearing into the portals surrounding him. Iron Man quickly realized that fighting separately was impossible. "If he can combine every villain," he said, "then we'll combine every hero." Using technology gathered from dozens of universes, Iron Man constructed the largest Hulkbuster armor ever created. It was so enormous that heroes from every world could fight as one. Dragons powered its wings. Wizards strengthened its systems with magic. Speedsters energized its core. Scientists directed its technology. Aliens amplified its energy. Gods reinforced its strength. And countless other heroes added their unique abilities. The gigantic armor rose above the battlefield. Its wings carried dragons. Its core was fueled by magic and advanced technology. Its fists carried the strength of hundreds of heroes united. The final battle shook the multiverse. The spot launched waves of portals capable of swallowing entire mountains, but the massive armor pushed forward through every attack. Fire, ice, lightning, magic, energy blasts, advanced weapons, divine power, alien abilities, and countless heroic powers combined into one overwhelming assault. With one final strike, the enormous Hulkbuster drove the spot to his knees. The unstable portals surrounding him collapsed one by one until the multiverse finally grew quiet. As the dimensional rifts closed, every hero and every villain returned safely to their own universe. Before the last portal disappeared, Iron Man looked around the enormous machine built by thousands of different worlds. Dragons stood beside superheroes, wizards beside scientists, aliens beside robots, gods beside warriors, and strangers beside lifelong friends. He smiled. No single world had been strong enough to stop the spot. But when everyone stopped thinking about where they came from and started focusing on what they could contribute, they accomplished something none of them could have achieved alone. One by one, the portals closed, returning every universe to its rightful place, leaving behind a legend that would be remembered across the multiverse for generations.